Welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner. My name is Anthony DePaulo. I'm joined by Craig Doremus. Craig, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
This past weekend, it was a split against the Johnstown Tomahawks, but also Military Appreciation Week. Craig, what did you think about that weekend?
Obviously a really good weekend of hockey. Both teams, I think, had some really strong points and some points that they'd probably like to redo or have back. But at the end of it, when you evaluate it after the weekend, I think two good hockey teams going head to head, and again, kind of a chess match. Who doesn't make mistakes, who doesn't shoot themselves in the foot. Special teams are involved in it, but a really good 6 periods of hockey by both teams, an exciting brand of hockey. I think it was an enjoyable weekend for the fans who are here to watch, both live in color and then anyone who was watching it via Fast Hockey or Hockey TV. So I think a good weekend for us, obviously. You're always disappointed. We had a lead going into the third period on Saturday, 20 minutes away from a sweep of a weekend, and obviously we've got to be better there. We've got to manage the puck and do some things differently there to come out of there with 2 wins. But again, retrospectively, going back and evaluating the weekend, a good weekend by our team and a good weekend by those guys, 2 good hockey clubs.
One of the keys to that weekend seemed to be converting on opportunities. In that 5-3 win on Friday, Johnstown had a couple of wide open nets that they missed, but then that kind of puck luck came back to the Titans, or against their favor, on Saturday, where the team hit 3 posts. There were some power plays that they couldn't convert on. So would you say that just goes to show how close these 2 teams really are?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you obviously have to credit their goaltending somewhat, because even if it is an open net, maybe the goalie challenges him or puts him in a position where he has to make a quicker shot, where he doesn't get his release where he wants it. But like you said, they missed 3 wide open nets on Friday night. We come back on Saturday night. I thought we actually played better Saturday night as a team, but instead of pucks going in, they're hitting bars and going out of play or going wide or whatnot. So a game of inches, as they say, cliche-wise. But obviously a big difference there with the 2 points going either way. And like you said, 5-3 flip-flopped each night. So again, like you said, I think it's an indication that both teams are really close. They do compete, and for us, it's you got to battle through and find a way to get it into the back of the net and find it to figure it out so we come away with the wins there. But again, it's a long season. There's a lot of hockey ahead of both clubs here, so don't want to put too much into it. It's a split weekend for us, and obviously getting ready now to move to Maine.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here on Coach's Corner. We have Michael Outzen as this week's special guest, and then after that, we'll talk about the Titans' upcoming trip to Maine when they have a 2-game set against the Nordiques. So we'll be right back.
Outzen there too. He cuts to the middle. Outzen takes the shot and he scores! Michael Outzen opens the scoring as the Titans take the early lead.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner. We are joined by our guest this week, Michael Outzen. Michael, thank you for joining Coach's Corner.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Michael is one of 2 Colorado natives on the New Jersey Titans, along with the team captain, Brody Medeiros. And Michael, you want to talk about coming over from Colorado and playing in New Jersey. You played in Massachusetts before with Cushing Academy and the Eastern Massachusetts Senators. So does having familiarity with a teammate like Brody kind of help that transition playing here in the East?
Absolutely, yeah. It's really nice to kind of have some familiar faces with Brody, Zona, and Cam Gendron. Gendron was with me over at Eastern Mass Sens. We were actually lining for a really long time, clicked really well, and so I was pumped when I found out that he was coming to New Jersey with me. Same with Brody. We were on a team back in Colorado together. So we've always had really good chemistry in Zona. Recently at Cushing Academy, where I was for my junior and senior year, so it was really great having him back as well.
Does it make it easier then, playing on the ice, knowing that you have those faces with you right by your side?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the biggest things about hockey is finding that chemistry, and it's nice when you're able to come into a new team and already have a piece of that already working. So,
Michael, your offense has improved throughout your 2 seasons here. You have 37 points now. That's 6 more points than we've had all of last season. What do you think were some of the things that have helped you improve your game?
I think it helps just, obviously, the whole season I've played with really skilled players on my line, and teammates are really good at getting me the puck, and when I get them the puck, they're really good at finding the back of the net. So it's really nice. Obviously, our chemistry is huge this year, and so being able to just get a lot of pucks in the net and find the back of the net has been huge for me this year.
And being one of the 99s on the team, is it like being one of the more experienced guys with, with a couple of younger players on the team where you're kind of leading the way?
Yeah, it's great. I think last year coming in as a rookie, you kind of get to see like how those veterans treat you, and you got to treat them with respect. And I think this year I see that you got to treat the rookies with respect too, and the new guys, because they're really great players, really great guys. So it's good to kind of see both roles a bit, and luckily last year we had great vets, and I was able to learn a lot of things from them. So,
talk about leadership. We had Military Appreciation Weekend against the Johnstown Tomahawks. What were some of your takeaways from those 2 games?
It was awesome. It was really special for those guys on our team that are going to be in the military. It was really special as a team to get that opportunity to kind of honor them and honor what they're going to be doing and honor all the people in our world that serve our country. And it was really a great moment for us, and I think big for our team too, because like I say, those guys are going to be put in that position someday. And so it was awesome to be able to honor them this last weekend.
And then you have a big weekend coming up against the Maine Nordiques, where you're going back up to Maine.
Right.
What are some of the things that you look forward to with the team, where you try to look for the sweep?
Yeah, I mean, obviously these sweeps are huge for us, especially going into the second half. We want to get back. I mean, I know that our team's capable of sweeping the rest of the weekends throughout our season, and so we're really just going to look to be doing the small things right, and in the end come out with 2 wins.
All right, Michael, thank you so much for joining Coach's Corner.
I appreciate it.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner. Anthony DePaulo joined alongside Craig Doremus. And Craig, the Titans have a road trip coming up against the Maine Nordiques. You opened up the year of 2020 against them and split. What changes now that you've already been to the Androscoggin Coliseum, now you're going back up there?
Well, I think just a little bit of familiarity with the surroundings, the area, the arena, how it works, what some of the protocols are going to be as far as the game. So that only lends to more success, I think, experience-wise for us. We have to make sure we're playing the right brand of hockey. I think when you look back on that weekend, the Friday night game, they really took it to us. They dominated us in every aspect of the game, and we couldn't have come out more flat or played more flat throughout. So I was happy with our response that Saturday night, but we know they're coming back from Alaska right now. They're pushing for playoff position here, and points are important to them. We know every game is going to be critical for the organization there, so we want to make sure that our compete level and our execution level matches that. And I think we've had a really good week of preparation here. Our guys are focused on the task at hand. We know what we have to do week in and week out to achieve our ultimate goal here. So I'm excited to get back to work for our players. I think it'll be a good opportunity again for us to go out there and challenge ourselves on the road. As a coach, I like going on the road. I think for us it offers different challenges for the guys. And truth be told, I like to see how they respond to it and see how far they've come developmentally. So looking forward to getting on the bus tomorrow morning and excited about the 2 games set in Maine.
What are some of those adjustments that the team has addressed in practice this week?
I think for us, we want to continue to improve defensively and away from the puck. That's a big part of the way we think we need to improve. Special teams is something you're going to consistently work on, and then I think when you look at how we play in a style of play, we have to play with pace, we have to play with structure and detail in our game. So we just consistently reminding our players of that stuff, and they know it, they get it, they're buying into what we're trying to do here. We don't pretend to reinvent the wheel week to week. I think it's just more about having your style of play and your habits that you believe in and trust in, and making sure they're sharp going into every weekend. So that's kind of been the work week where we're at right now, and video preparation is a part of that. We'll done our homework on me, and I'm sure they did it on ours. Now it's about who goes out, executes the game plan better, and stays disciplined. So I think our guys are ready for it. We're excited for another weekend here in Maine, and we know we owe those guys from last weekend.
Titans play against the Maine Nordiques on Friday and Saturday evening. Both games will be available for streaming on Hockey TV. And then just a quick PSA, the Titans will be playing against the Wolves Scranton Knights on Wednesday, February 12th. That game has been moved from 12:30 to 7:30 p.m. But this has been another edition of Coach's Corner. Craig, thank you for your time.
Thanks again, I appreciate it.